Well, good morning.
Good morning.
You have reached Amplifluence, and this is Michelle Maras.
And I'm Dr. Smiley. Do you have an orange? Do you have a blue mouth?
Yes, I do. And you know why?
I know because you had some blue stuff.
hmm
What's that called?
It's a brain thing.
I
But
know it's.
Matthew gave it to us, and I can't remember, but it has dyed my mouth blue and it won't go away.
I've done it a couple times, and it definitely is hard to get rid of. But it does make your brain all juicy.
It does, it works. So, what are we here for today?
Well, we need to recap what we've done, and we have a reasonably busy April. For a month. We need to have some downtime, and then we have the big June jumbotron dates that are going to be going very quickly because we only have 30 slots, and I think we only have about five or so slots left.
Okay. So, welcome to Amplifluence. You can tell I am not in my normal spot or
And you can tell I'm
anything
not
like
in my
that.
normal spot. I'm not even
Yeah,
wearing my normal clothes. I'm cold.
me too. I've got the BLL sweatshirt on.
Oh, that's well, yeah, we just were there. So we should let's recap.
Okay, let's do it. Start.
All right. Well, I was at Secret Knock last week, and then I flew from there, San Diego, really beautiful event. And everyone was asking for Kenny to be there. So I went around to each person and held my phone up, and they said, Kenny, you need to be here. Kenny, you need to be here. So he was just so elated that everyone knew his name and they knew that he should be there. And it has about four kids that are young entrepreneurs that are even brought up on stage. They're doing just really dynamic things. So Kenny will kind
So,
of fit.
what is Secret Knock?
Secret Knock is a secret in that it's hard to find out information about it. It is meant to be hard to find information about it because it's by invite only, and they don't tell you where it's going to be or who's going to be there. They tell you what city, but that's it. So they tell
Who
you
runs it?
the date and the city.
Who runs it?
Dr. Greg Reed, and he came up with this idea some 15 years ago. It started off in really his living room and has expanded into 300 people being invited into an intimate setting of disruptors and innovators sharing for a really quick TED talk how they changed the world.
So, what happened at Secret Knot that's kind of cool for us?
Well, we're doing the lunar experience where our DNA is going to be shared hundreds of years with all the aliens, and we're going to create amplifluence monsters. Well, I should say amplifluence angels, hopefully, that awaken aliens to be nice.
About to say, because one day there's going to be another Michelle and a Ken out there running around the world when dinosaurs come back. I don't know.
Well,
Anyways,
and by the way, it might be Kenny. I might when the DNA thing happens. I don't know. I might sneak Kenny's DNA in there just so you can say he's up there in the moon too.
his DNA is your DNA. So, FYI.
Oh man, see, and here I am a scientist. I need to get some more Gatorade in my system because that was too easy. I can't believe I did I did that. Well, I guess his DNA is a little altered because
His is different, but yes, but I just thought that was kind of cool. Anyways, so some shout outs to the people that work with us. We've got Add Value to Life.
well, we do have Add Value to Life, and that's Robert Peterson and his lovely wife, Noelle Peterson. And every single week we shout them out because they are advocates of the Keep Smiling movement. They help with the Keep Smiling books, and they also recommend all kinds of inspiring people to Dose of Hope.
And you can find them at value, the number two life.com, I believe.
And
And
also on YouTube, which they'd love to have you go there.
and it's also Add Value to Life. It's very easy to find. Add Value, the number two life. And then we have Your Success magazine, and that is
Rich Parsons, and he is a partner in a beautiful compilation book called Your Deck of Success, and it comes with a deck of cards. And we have roughly 15 spots left, and we intend to have those 15 spots taken care of, swooped up before the next 10 days so that we can close out that project.
okay. So, what kind of stories are they looking for in Your Deck of Success? How many words, and how do they get into it?
They contact me or you. I mean, can we say both of us?
No,
Me? Okay, me. So let's go with they
I'm
contact.
still traveling, Mr. Man.
Okay, so let's go with they contact me, and we'll go ahead and give a phone number. You can type that up 202 701-0911. We had K.
Actually,
Rowe.
they could actually go to book@perfectpublishing.com.
That would be beautiful. So
And
the
if they do
email
that.
will hit our team, and the number will hit me specifically. K. Rowe just jumped in the mix, so she's going to be part of your deck of success. And there's something else. You asked about how it's a very short synopsis of what your success principles are. You're going to be with 51 other amazing entrepreneurs, success leaders, and so it's a great networking book, a great marketing book, certainly a great book to get ideas on how to be um, more strategic and more powerful. So you
And
can have.
every author gets a card where they're assigned or they choose, if it's still available, which suit they are. And then they put their quote or what one of their major go fallbacks to for their idea of success.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And it spawned a couple other, just like your Hold My Crowns, caused all kinds of people want to do compilation books. This has had people like Barry say, I want to do a deck of joy, and other people doing the decks with different type of mnemonic or just gratitude or whatever. So it's been
And
really
I'm
cool.
doing an unapologetic deck,
Yes, you
basically.
are.
Mhm.
Yes, you are. And I had someone call yesterday. They wanted to do a deck called Happily Unemployed Deck. People that can't get a job because they have a great job. It's called their entrepreneurial dream.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Next. Next.
Amplifluence, the movers
Oh
and
my
shakers
gosh,
next door.
come
We
on
did
now.
that in St. Louis in Missouri. What?
Did you say St. Louis and Missouri?
No, in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we were just there. Did you know that? Okay. So we had a nice little mixer, met some really cool people. Tradon Rogers, I believe is his last name. I would like to make sure of that because he invited a lot of, Tradon Rogers, and he's the one who designed my new book cover
Which
for
is gorgeous.
gratitude. And I'm
Do you have
so,
the words on it yet or just the image still?
I do, and I can't show it because we don't have that technology yet. But he did do a great job on the. I gotta show what the logo looks like though, or what he did with the logo. So let's here's what he did with the wooden one, which I really like.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, and then I think the metal one is in my other
Hi,
phone.
Pearl. Pearl,
Hi, Pearl.
we're coming to you in a minute. I've got you
Pearl,
on my
we're coming to you so quick you're not going to believe it. But I do want to show because
um,
I wanted to do a wooden one so it fit. It's like a pocket full of gratitude, and so that was that one. And then he did this gorgeous metal one that is. Oops,
that
why do I
looks
always
like
go the wrong way? Okay, so
that
that's
looks like an Avenger symbol for
it
someone's shirt.
does. But gratitude is continuous, so that's what the symbol. If you look up the symbol on Google, you'll see it. And so this one's attitude for gratitude, and that's kind of in metal script. And so two books are coming out, same exact content inside, but one you can put in your pocket. That's the wooden one, and that's a pocket full of gratitude. The other one is a 6x9 stainless steel or black book.
Okay. Well, after that mixer that we did,
We
we
had
went to
BLN.
we went to the BLN Live, which is why I'm wearing the BLN swag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to smile because it's really obvious my teeth are blue and my tongue is blue.
I think you've cut out any reason to not smile. Then now you can smile. You know, a lot of people that are blue don't really smile, and you can actually be someone that's blue that does.
So what happened at BLN Live? Because
I
that
like
was
this. You're
that
like
was
this.
some fun.
What happened at Illinois?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Go on.
Well, we got to speak and share how to create impact with your book and your message. You shared how to really command the audience and the stage with your body language, and we did rather well with having the audience give us some praise. So that was
Yeah,
nice. And I have some meetings today with some of the people from BLN that want to do books.
that's awesome. Hello,
I'm
Chuck
excited.
Doyle. Nice to see you online with us.
I kid around. Remember, I think I said this at the event. BLN stands for Book Leaders Network.
Yes, you did say that at BLN, which was funny because it actually fits well. But yes, BLN was a lot of fun. We had some amazing speakers and met some amazing people. We ended up having to skedaddle very quickly because Bola Adepoju had her launch for her book and her ministry relaunch. They have a new building, and so we went out there to support her as a new author. Well, a new author with Perfect Publishing. She has a
Yes.
couple of other books, and she's moved over to us. And her book is called Glory in the Wilderness. And wow, what a story! It's her testimony of being kidnapped into the jungles of Africa and uh, what happened to her there. And it's powerful, very
Miraculous.
powerful.
It's miraculous.
Mhm.
Anyone that wants photos or wants to see them, I think a lot of them have been posted, correct? For
Yes.
BLM and stuff. Okay.
Oh, yeah. BLM, they've been sharing it like crazy already.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pearl says she's going to be launching the trailer when we get out there, but we haven't gotten to you yet. We still have to make it through the calendar, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, and
So,
we need that date.
so if you, we have it, I have it in here.
Yeah.
So the thing is after we left the book launch for Bola, Pastor Bola, it won't let me hide it. Okay, here it is. Weird. Anyways, if you'd like us to come to your city with Amplifluence, and that's what Pearl did, she says, hey, you too, come back. And so if you want to do that, you can reach out to me or Ken and say, where are you? I want you to come here. Some event is happening, and I want to do a mixer that drives up the attendance for the other event. Then we'll come out and do that with you.
Can we go over
Now,
the other benefits?
oh, sure.
So the other benefits, if you have us come to your city, you're basically saying that you know some pretty cool people that rock that city and make it a community and a tribe. And so what we do is we photograph these people, and Matt Gibbons would be our superstar example of how to do it in
Utah.
a really powerful way. So he brought us to this gorgeous facility that had, I don't know, about 7 or 8 different restaurants, all really 4 and 5 star experiences as far as the food. And people were in lines just to get their photo taken. And so we made this book. And by the way, the book is being released very soon. We finished the prototype. And so Matt's going to be getting the QR codes. The idea is you become a superstar in your city because you're the one who's helping us identify and honor the people that are bringing smiles to that city. So it's a win-win for everybody. In fact, it's so many wins. It's about probably about 110 wins because everyone gets to be shown
There's
off.
more that it's exponential because by bringing all those people in the one room, they all interact in a different way, and it tends to spawn other amazing events and other relationships. Now, the thing about Amplifluence is a lot of you are very confused by what we do. It's not just a party, okay? It's you, when you invite us, you become the host. And why we hold Matt as like the perfect example of it is because when he brought us there, he didn't look for a sponsor for food. What he did is he brought us into what Ken said is it was a venue that had multiple places where people could choose what they wanted to order on their own, get their drinks, whatever they wanted. And we basically held space, and Ken had his camera in his hand. We were taking keep smiling shots. And then we had the books out there so people could see what was possible because Ken has books from picture books of just photographs to quote books to things that you can say, okay, I want a quote book. I want to put my name on it. I'm going to add 3 more quotes, and it's already a made book. And so we went from that to people who have written their like me, written a whole book about myself and my biography, basically, or compilation books. And there's just so many ways of sharing your story. Kenny's books are there because he's a 9-year-old who has 9 books, for goodness sakes. So Kenny is Ken's son, by the way, if you don't know that. So the possibilities are endless on publishing. If you've ever wanted to write a book and you're hesitant, come to an Amplifluence event or host one in your town and meet us. We'll guide you through, we'll tell you, the options because so many people have books and they're afraid to actually write the book. They can start something smaller with your quotes that you love so much or inspirational mini things that have triggered you to do whatever you do. So if you're interested, write one of us and say, hey, I'm interested. I don't know what to do with that. Get on a call and we'll help you through. We think outside of the box.
And one little mindful thing is that when we land in your city, in a Southwest friendly city, we always love getting a hug and a ride so that we know that you're helping us get where we're supposed to go.
Yes. Boy, Atlanta was fun, wasn't it?
That
But
was
oh,
2
thank you,
hours.
Chuck. Chuck said that
Well,
my
that's the
story.
traffic. I think
Chuck,
that's the other thing is that just having a friend that makes sure you're getting where you're supposed to go.
Chuck Doyle says, Michelle, you have an amazing story. Thank you so much.
Chuck Doyle, you owe me a call.
Oh, he does?
Well, he does. He only owes me a call because we're going back and forth with texting. That's all.
Okay. Well, I wanted to bring up someone who's been very integral in our travel, and that's Shelley Rempe. And you can reach her. I'm meeting her for coffee today, but she's at shelley.rempe@yahoo.com. And she is the person who does all of our travel arrangements, and she keeps Ken and I on our toes and makes sure we don't miss flights. It's pretty amazing. And thank you, Shelley, for keeping us on track. She also does hotels, so not just flights. She does hotels and trains and everything, and then she figures out when things are awry because of the way we have to travel and, "Oh, wait, we're gonna go here instead," and she fixes all that for us. She's amazing. Reach out to her if you wanna travel and you wanna make it carefree and easy because she makes our lives a lot easier than they could be. Next, what's happening in Las Vegas, Mr. Man? April 2nd through 5th. It's coming up quick.
Well, J.R. Spear invited me to join him. He's speaking. He's one of our clients. He's our strategist and the person automating our company. So he has let me be his plus one. So I get to go and watch him speak, support him as an author. And the event is called Next Gen Mastermind.
Yes, it is. And next after that is Texas.
It is Texas. Craig Duswalt is having his umpteenth Rock Your Brand with all his amazing audience and clients and just people that want to rock this world. I mean, you think about it, Amplifluence and Rock Your Brand kind of have that similar feel. We're attracting people that really want to have impact, want to make a difference, want to have fun doing it.
And at Rock Your Brand in Dallas, April 20 through 22, he's actually focusing on speaking and stage presence. He's in my lane. This is what I do. And now you would think a coach wouldn't want to do that because as a speaker coach, why would I go to another speaking coaching thing? Always learn and always learn from other people. You never know what you're missing. And I'm going there because Craig and the people he attracts are just amazing and awesome and fun. And I want to learn more about what I don't know yet. I can't wait to find out what I don't know yet.
That's awesome. And I do the same thing with publishing events. You
Mhm.
constantly learn. And also I have never seen anyone that's in your lane that does it the way you do it or exactly the same value proposition. You're either at a much higher level in that you are finessing the talk or you're at a basics or whatever.
Yeah, and what's really neat about it is you see different perspectives on how the same thing is being approached from different levels and different areas. It's amazing, and I'll say this right now: Rock Your Brand is April 20 to 22nd, but my unapologetic camp is coming in August. So if you want to work with me, start looking at my page because I'm starting to share how to save your spot today.
Wait. We might want to reach out to him and have him on our show, either this show or in Voice America, because we can transcribe it and turn it into a Keep Smiling Rock Your Brand edition.
Okay, we'll talk to him
Why
later.
not? Oh, we're doing one for BLN. That's
Yes.
cool.
And what is that? What are we doing with BLN?
We are creating this is premature, but I'm still going to put it in the universe. So first of all, we are building a BLN Keep Smiling book so that you can just turn the pages and see all the people that create smiles in BLN. So that's one.
Well,
But we are talking with them about doing their magazine and their directory for future events. And his next event, I think, is in November. BLN.
now, speaking of books that you're creating from an event that we've already been at, Becoming the Best You. And we're definitely building the book with Brenda Ringwood and Terrence.
That's right, Terrence Leftridge.
And that is coming around really quickly, really nicely. So that's exciting. And they have another event coming up in, it's not till July, I believe, but it's in Kansas City. So next.
And
is
you
the
warmed
big
up
one.
Kansas City for us a week or two ago, right?
A little bit, just a
Yes,
little
they're
bit.
ready for us. All right.
Not yet, but yeah, just a little bit. So the next thing that's happening with Amplifluence and Perfect Publishing is the Jumbotron in New York. And this is a
Times Square.
small, yeah, New York Times Square. Oh, I have New York City. Okay.
But no big deal. I mean, please do not rush to this particular event. This was the one we thought we would have 100 authors. We have to push that off to September. So it's going to be most likely the week of September 11th, not being September 11th, but the week of. And because we're going to I'd like to include the Ground Zero experience, and
It,
so
it will it will be packed on September 11th.
no, we're not doing that. I'm saying
Okay, good.
the week of.
Okay, because man, that'll be a terrible place to be at
I
that
agree.
point.
I agree.
Okay,
So
so
we have
Jumbotron, April 27th. Ken's going to go out there with a couple of authors, not a whole bunch of us. And actually, I'm not even going to be at that one. That's going to be different.
and then Angel Tussey is going to have her ramp up of that, and we're going to have her as one of the key publicists, and we're going to fill that bad boy up with about 30 to 50, and that
And
is.
Angel Tussey is my she does all my press releases. She's
Mhm.
the media mastery gal. I mean, she's amazing. And so she's got her tribe of people coming to do a lot of their book launching. That's later.
Oh, you know, Zondra has a magazine, right?
Yes.
So in the magazine, I opened it up, and it showed Zondra and Angel and somebody else.
Michelle.
Was it Michelle?
Mhm.
Michelle who?
Shoot, you would say that.
Okay, so don't worry about it. But Angel's
They always work together, the three of them.
Angel's photo is holding the Keep Smiling card.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I was so happy.
Now you've got me thinking about. Okay, talk about the impact event.
Okay, so my good friend Ken MacArthur has a documentary and movie called The Impact Effect, and it's basically stating that while we're alive, we have impact every single day, every single minute we choose to either do something powerful or not powerful. So when you don't do something powerful, your impact is that you didn't actually create impact. And so it causes an impact negative. And so it's a really cool expression and attraction of people that are actually impacting the world. It's a bit uh it's a bit like,
Michelle Faust.
there you go. Good job. So it's a bit like a secret knock conversation. It's like, just how do you have impact in the world? So I've Ken lives in Philadelphia, northern near New Jersey, I think, and so he's doing the event there for a change. He did one in Orlando, and I'm excited to reconnect because the pandemic has prevented me from really enjoying his conversation, his people, his tribe. Really great
Okay.
tribe. One I want you to experience later.
Okay. Well, finally, Pearl, save the date. Tampa, June 8 and 9. Yes, we finally got to her. And what we're doing is with the Amplifluence event with Pearl is in Tampa, and we'll get more details and we'll share that as we get closer. We just want you to save the date to know that things are happening and they're going to happen sequentially quickly. So Tampa is June 8 and 9 with Pearl.
And is that with also Janelle?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Then the next one is the big Times Square event, June 13th through 15th. The reason why it's so many days is because we have so many books, authors, covers going up on Times Square, and we're hoping to have 2 billboards, and we are going to rotate them. So you're not going to sit there and
I
listen
like how
to.
you did that, like almost looking like 3. You know what I mean? Like you're throwing that in the universe. Like, let's go ahead and guarantee 2 and go ahead and try and get 3. Like that. Good job.
Yeah, because in that way we can split it up. So if we have 30, it'll be 10 on the first day, 10 on the next day, 10 on the, and then that way, if you can't be there for the entire thing, you can at least get there for the day your book cover will be on the gigantic screen.
But if we do get more banners or jumbotrons, we are doubling down or tripling the amount.
Yes, but that's details you guys all don't need to know about yet.
It's just us putting a little dream in the air. That's
Yes, yes, and what's really cool about this is Janelle Harris said that we wouldn't just be up for the 15 seconds or whatever, they would run all day. That is huge.
Yeah, from 9 a.m. to midnight.
Yes, so you could watch it all day long, but I'm telling you, you want to be at the Jumbotron at night because when those things are lit up at night, there's something very magical about it. You can't miss it. You almost get sunburned from the lighting. It's so wonderful. Okay, so now the next thing. Times Square, She Exists magazine reveal. That's June 16, 17. It'll be right after the Times Square experience that we have. I am the cover of She Exists magazine, and we're going to put it up on the billboard. We're having a big party out in New York, and we'd love for you to join us because this is my first big magazine cover.
She had me on the He Exists.
I know, I saw that. So,
I want to do a reveal.
okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, sure, you can do it with mine. Put it in a little box next to mine.
There you
But
go.
yeah, hold the date for June 16th. But if you're at Times Square with us already, you'll be there.
Yeah, don't leave. Like if you're in Times Square with us, don't leave and then fly back for the reveal. Just stay.
And I just forgot the date of the second reveal. There's another party in Tampa, and I
It is the 24th, 24th of June.
the 24th.
I think it is.
Okay, well we'll put that in.
So do not stay in Times Square area past the 24th of June because you'll miss the Tampa one.
And it won't let me. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't let me do it. It didn't change it. So it'll be Tampa. Keep talking, man.
Okay, so basically all these are going to be linked so you can actually see the Facebook, the Eventbrite, so you can register for them. And if you know people that are authors that want to have about $10,000 worth of publicity at Times Square, we have all these people doing Facebook Lives, sharing with their tribe who you are, and the numbers that Michelle had for her.
Over 40,000.
Yes, over 40,000, and then you had like millions from the Jody Watley shout out, if I recall.
Yeah, it was big.
But we don't know if Jody Watley is going to be there that day to watch your cover. So just count on very big numbers because the multiplier of 30 people doing Facebook Live is just extreme. And then we're making in September the coffee table book called 100 Authors, 100 Books, Times Square. And if you've been to any of our Times Squares, you are eligible for being that 100 book author.
Hello, Jay. Nice to see you.
Hi, Jay.
Jay Sato. So, anyways, there's a lot happening, a lot going on, and we're taking the month of May off because we should. Everyone needs a day
We
off,
should.
right?
I highly doubt that's going to be reality.
I know. Back to life, back to reality.
Soul to
We can
soul.
pretend. We can pretend that we're going to take the month of May off, but
Yes. Well, just the fact that on the 4th of May and May the 4th be with you is going to just cause a whole new kind of experience.
honestly, May. I have a couple of things happening actually.
Do you know that Cinco de Mayo is happening this May?
Only this May? Well, in May, the 2nd, I will be in Georgia speaking at the University of Coastal Georgia.
I thought
And
you were going to
then,
do it with Ray Charles, the way you're going to be in Georgia.
oh my goodness, I know what we're doing in May. That's the other thing. We're going to be in Toronto. We're speaking at the event in
Orton
Toronto.
Nova's
Yes.
Canadian influencer. I'm trying to remember the exact name, but it's basically influencers speaking about being influencers.
Yes, and we'll be in Toronto May 11th and 12th. That's what's happening in May.
We're
We
going
we
national. We're going international.
yeah.
We should do. We should do a
Oh my
Niagara
gosh,
Falls.
wait, May is not empty. We're going to Toronto on the 11th and 12th, but we're going to be in Austin at Summer Days event May 25 and 26.
Yeah, but it was. I never was believing we weren't doing it in May. I was just saying this show is going to. I don't want the show to be like 3 hours where we tell every single month. It's just we're telling April, and the other reason we're telling June is because the dates in June that are
Oh yeah,
tied.
they have to hold the dates, yeah.
It's not. It's not even holding the dates. We have got to get the money to the publicity company because they said everyone wants to buy these jumbotrons, and we have only so much time to get it in.
Bye, Pearl.
Bye, Pearl. No, Pearl, stay. Okay.
She's got to run. She's got to run. So,
Pearl on the run.
yes. My
All right.
computer's acting up, so the weirdest things are happening on this side. You just can't
So
tell.
we are
But
not going to do birthdays today because we spend so much time on events. Can we do birthdays next week and kind of pick up the ones we didn't do? Pretty please.
Of course. But yeah, we had a lot of dates that we threw at you. And if you're interested, just write us. And really, when in doubt, write book@perfectpublishing.com and say, what about this? Can you give me more details? And then, it'll go to our staff and they'll let you know.
I
Anything
love
else
that.
you'd like
I
to
love
cover,
the way this
mister?
could work.
I'm still having difficulty that I see my teeth that were blue and my tongue is blue, and it's disturbing me.
I think the only thing I can think of is that You put that dental stuff that makes your teeth white. You put that on before. No, and then you take it while it's protecting your teeth so it can't penetrate the enamel.
Why
And
don't
then
you just put the blue stuff in when it turns it blue, then put the stuff on and gets rid of the blue?
you think it would work? It'd be like a war. It'd be like they wouldn't know what hit it.
It'll be a light blue.
Like, God. All right. Well, I think we did pretty good.
I
Oh,
think we did.
we have we have our 44th or 45th Keep Smiling language coming out because of Gordon. It's Canadian. We have Canadian version coming out like in a week or two. I'll be able to show that live. It says "Keep Smiling."
Hey. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you all, and so does Ken. Thank you.
Hey, I do want to say, if anyone knows anyone that speaks any language that's very prevalent in Africa, we do want to find several of the top languages spoken in Nigeria, in Ghana, and in Kenya. And we are aware of what those languages are: Hausa, Tree, Swahili, and I can't remember the E one, but we are looking for someone to write it so we can put it on the card, and then on the back we want to know how to say it. So that's just a request. We really want to have a lot more languages represented. I'm
Sounds
glad
good.
that we did that. I'm really happy about that right now.
Good. So, for those of you who just joined us, we are signing off. This is Dr. Michelle Moroz,
Oh, and for
and
those of you who already signed off, thank you for listening up to that point. Oh, and I'm Dr. Smiley.
thanks for joining us on Amplifluence. And stay tuned. We'll put dates on the page as we get more solid locations, and then we'll let you know where we are going. But definitely hold the June dates because that one will sell out. That jumbotron will sell out.
So I want you to say, "Stay amplified." You just say, "Stay amplified," and I'm
Stay
going to say,
amplified.
"And keep smiling." Okay, and then you're going to say, "Unapologetically." Got it?
Okay.
You ready? Here we go.
Stay amplified
And keep smiling.
unapologetically. Have a great week, everybody, and take care. We'll talk to you all next week.
Oh, this is a new way to This is a new way to wave. Oops, there we go.
Okay, well, if you've seen Everything and Everywhere, I can't remember the movie. That's a whole nother. They have hot dog fingers, and that's what they were doing. It kind of
Oh, we
freaked
should
me
get
out.
wieners with coffee milk. Okay,
Next time we go to Rhode Island. Bye, everybody. Take care.
take care. Bye bye.